So Marco Rubio just unveiled why there's a shortage of testing kits. So remember, the CDC just said we sent out 1 million test kits last week, but Marco Rubio just unveiled why there aren't enough tests.
I think we're beginning to see the outlines of a second problem, and that is what it means when your supply chain is disrupted. And we all just left a meeting of the entire Senate with leaders in our country in healthcare. And what's becoming evident and apparent is that one of the impediments to the widespread availability of testing is a supply chain unpredictability. It isn't just the tests. If you don't have cotton swabs, if you don't have protective gear for the lab technicians or the basic ingredients needed for the test, you're going to have a problem in conducting those tests. And from our perspective is the role that small business can play structurally now and for years to come in ensuring that these sorts of supply chain disruptions don't become a national threat to the country.
So we don't even have enough cotton swabs or basic ingredients to run the coronavirus tests. If we don't have enough cotton swabs to run the coronavirus test, I mean, we're going to run out of food, we're going to run out of toilet paper, we're going to run out of rice, we're going to run out of hand sanitizer. I just stocked up on a bunch of rice. You can't even buy rice on Amazon anymore. Toilet paper, it's all sold out on Amazon. You can't buy it anywhere, at least as far as I could find. And this is scary. It's starting to break down. And the government, they just printed $1.5 trillion, injected that into the stock market. That doesn't even look like it's working. The market tanked. There was a short-term rally, and then it tanked again. So who knows what's going on with that? You know, the economy is dying. America is dying. And government is acting too fucking slow on this. I mean, I agree with Rubio. The supply chains breaking down are a problem. And he goes on to talk about how we need to bring manufacturing back to the US, and I totally agree with him. Like, you know, this is exactly why we need to do that. And that might be the silver lining of coronavirus is maybe we will start to bring some percentage, like maybe 20%, hopefully more, of our manufacturing back to the United States, and, you know, people can have those jobs again, you know. And I think that's, you know, might be a silver lining of coronavirus. But I wasn't expecting to make this video today, but this just shocked the shit out of me when I heard Rubio saying this. Like, let's just repeat it again. Like, he said there's not enough.
And we all just left a meeting of the entire Senate with leaders in our country in healthcare. And what's becoming evident and apparent is that one of the impediments to the widespread availability of testing is a supply chain unpredictability. It isn't just the tests. If you don't have cotton swabs, if you don't have protective gear for the lab technicians or the basic swabs, if you don't have protective gear for the lab.
Yeah, so if you don't have cotton swabs, if you don't have protective lab gear or basic ingredients, I mean, that is shocking. I mean, something that's really crucial right now is testing people that have the coronavirus so we can stop the spread of it. We don't even have enough ingredients for that, so everything else is going to break down too. We have no plan. There is no plan, basically, is what they're saying. So, you know, just buy whatever food you can, protect your family. I mean, shit has hit the fan. That's all, folks.